This is Shelley Craft coming to you live on SNNLive. We're at the NIBA conference in New Orleans 2012. Standing with me is Kim Bradford of Osage Exploration and Development, symbol OEDV, a publicly traded company. Kim, welcome to SNNLive.
Thank you, Shelley. Nice to be with you.
It's good to have you. So, exploration and development.
Yes, sir.
In the oil business?
Yes, sir.
Let's hear about it.
We are a mid-continent-based oil and gas company. We have recently put together a large footprint of land in Oklahoma, which we are currently drilling. We have a couple of operating partners. We're a minority partner, even though we started with 100% of the play. We're now preparing to drill our third well. We have 2 wells drilled now, and we're eagerly anticipating results, which we expect to release soon.
You know, I have to tell you, I've been through Texas and Oklahoma, and it's oil country. It's always been. It will always be. What's your background?
I'm actually from the finance side, but for a long time I owned a brokerage firm called Global Resource Investments Limited that specialized only in oil and gas and mining investments. I started that firm in the early 90s with a partner. My partner is still there, still a very successful brokerage firm, but that's where I got my background. I spent a lot of time with engineers and geologists, and some of it sunk in.
So, in terms of, let's get back to Osage for a minute. So, are you looking for production from these wells, or is it just an exploration company? And, you know, are you selling offtake? I know I'm throwing some mineral resource kind of concepts in here, but I want to drill down to the business model of Osage.
The business model of Osage is that we have gone into an area which has been historically productive with vertical production. We have used the best technology in the world, which is horizontal drilling, multi-stage frac technology. This is much deeper than it is in New York, where the fracturing is somewhat controversial. We're 6,000 feet down, but in the oil business, that's very shallow. So we are safely fracking these wells very successfully. We have assembled a footprint of land that will support 100 to 200 wells, and we've just drilled our 4th.
So you've got a world of drilling ahead of you, but you probably have some experts on the team that kind of know where to put these drills.
That's exactly correct. We're a small company, but we're very scientifically driven. But more importantly, we chose very carefully who our operating partner was going to be. We partnered with a private company called Slawson Exploration. Slawson is a 3rd-generation oil drilling family. They've drilled over 4,000 wells in the United States. And in maybe the more recognizable sense, the Bakken play up in North Dakota, they're one of the largest, most successful drillers up there. They've drilled 200 horizontal Bakken wells. So they are the keeper of the technology, and they're the experts that we've brought in, not as a contractor, but as a partner. They now own more of the play than we do, which we see as a great vote of confidence.
So if you had to give me your thinking and your wish list for 2012, what would be at the top?
Just for us to maintain the plan that we've set in place already. We are on the path. We have begun the process of getting drilled. We, sometime this year, are going to move to kind of a 2 well per month continuous program. So I see a 5 or 6 year drilling schedule laying out in front of us with just the assets we have now. What I would tell you, it's not what you asked, but what I would tell you is that this is our first play in Oklahoma, not our last.
So when you say, how far off is production?
A month. We have wells that are drilled. We go through a process called the flowback. We literally put 100,000 barrels of fluid into these wells. That fluid comes back gradually at first, but as that fluid and that hydrostatic head is what it's called, is literally the weight of the liquid, feeds off, then the oil comes into the wellbore, we put it in the tank and start selling it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have to find out the website to send you to find more information. What's your website?
My website is www.osageexploration.com, and that gives you kind of a funny double E in the middle of it. Don't be afraid of that.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kim Bradford, Osage Exploration and Development, OEDV, a publicly traded company. Kim, I want to wish you luck, and thanks for coming on SNNLive.
Shelley, thank you very much.
Good to have you.